that?
Yeah.
You got that, Kimosabi? Is it a good angle? Can they see me? Can you
No.
see me?
Just hold
Okay. You ready?
it. Yeah.
Is it filming?
Mm-hmm.
This movie is the Sherlock Holmes, The Game of Shadows, and it has Robert Downey Jr. and Jude Law, and he's a man, and he's a man, and they live in the 1800s or the 1700s. It doesn't say on the back, so there's no way to know for sure. It's kind of in a time that time forgot about this time again. But this is a movie where Sherlock and his trusty sidekick Sherlock Jr. or Watson, Sherlock Jr. and him go on an adventure, and it's a movie, but it's a sequel movie, and it's so basically he's wearing all these disguises and he's dressing up as women, and he goes up to the woman he loves, and she's played by Rachel McAdams, who was in Mean Girls. But let's be honest, she looks way better as a brunette instead of a blonde. I'm not knocking it. She looks fine as a blonde. She looks great. What is her character's name again? Fuck, I can't remember. Regina George. Yeah, in Mean Girls. Not in this movie, of course. But she looks better as a brunette. Let's be real, fam. So then Watson is all like, "Oh, I'm getting married," and then he's like, "I'm gonna throw your wife out of the window of a moving train." That sounds crazy, but it really does happen in the movie, okay? And he's like, "Swing, see you later. Bye, 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 bye." But it's okay because he had to do that because they're getting shot with guns, and like there's these soldiers and they're like because they got like a chain gun, and he's like, "Oh, Watson, lay on the floor with me," and then they like narrowly uh, dodge the machine gun bullets. And he's like, "Oh yeah, Watson. Oh, da 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 da." And and then Watson's like, "Oh," he's like freaking out the whole time, and he's just being a huge bitch the whole time. Like he can't go 5 minutes without being like, "Oh, oh, oh, no, what are you doing? Oh, no, 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 oh, no." And he can't go 5 minutes without fucking something up either. I can't even properly review this right now because I can't even differentiate my memories of the first one and the second one because they're really similar. And it's basically the same movie. And he talks really fast. If you want to understand what's going on and you're as dumb as me, you want to turn captions on for this. Because British people, they are up in the 1800s speaking the Queen's English. And they are hard to understand. He's like, "Jiminy Cricket, bop on a watch, hibbity doo, shamalama ding dong, bippity boppity boo." And I'm like, I have to rewind it. I'm like, I have to watch this whole scene again. Because I don't understand. Not only do I not understand what the fuck he's saying, but I don't understand, like, anything about the mechanisms of the trappings of the devices that he is setting up. Okay, and then there's a bad guy, and he's like really stout. He's like got a beard, and some may say he is sexier than Sherlock. I don't think I would say that. But no one is sexier than Jude Law. Jude Law was like Time Magazine's sexiest man alive one year, so that's pretty hard to compete with. He's like sexiest man alive. Even if you get that title for 1 year, you got that for life. You could be like, you could go party and be like, yo, baby, what up? I'm sexiest man alive. Oh, what up? Ayo. And, then, so bad guy is blowing stuff up, and he's like, oh, ha da 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 da, ha da 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 da. Oh, ha da da. He's like the classic type villain who would tie up a damsel and twist his mustache and leave her on the train tracks, and Sherlock Holmes would be like, oh, da 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 da, and he would save the day in the nick of time, in an instant. He would save the day, and that's basically what happens. What? How much time are we at?
Yeah, 6 minutes.
I'm about to wrap this bitch up.
All right.
I'm about to wrap this bitch up. Yeah, like the bad guy is all like, and he's like, in my fucking car. Are we rolling?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. So Sherlock Part 2, Sherlock Holmes Part 2, Electric Boogaloo of the review. Sherlock Holmes review, Part 2, Electric Boogaloo review, review Part 2. We did Part 1. Okay, so bad guy, he's like a ginger, but he's old, and he's husky, he's thick, and I'm pretty sure he's got like some type of like, he's got some type of like minion little bitch. Yeah, no, he totally does. He's totally got like a bitch minion who does like all of his bitch minion work. But that guy's not important at all, and no one gives a fuck. Actually, no, he is, because he like shoots a sniper rifle into a building and blows it up and kills all these like politician people who are about to like sign a treaty against his war profiteering so that he can't do it anymore. But then they blow him up. But he shot him too, just to make sure the guy would be dead, because like no one looks for a bullet hole in an explosion thingy. And it's all very confusing, but if you turn the subtitles on and read all of the subtitles, you can understand what they're saying, because they're speaking the Queen's English. They're speaking the Queen's English, and they're like, da 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 da, skip on a biscuit. Oh, hop on a trolley. And so, that's basically the entire movie. At the end, this tower falls down, and there's some gypsies, and they're running in slow motion is the coolest part of the movie. And they're like, shoot this cannon, and they're running away from all these guns, and they're like, and boom, it's slow motion, they're running. None of them die somehow. You would think like a cannonball would come and rip right through them, but nay, it does not. It does not come to pass. So they get away scot-free from the like guys who have cannons and shit, and then they like go somewhere else and do some more bullshit, and then they so they're doing some other bullshit, and then it's a final showdown. And then it's the final showdown between Sherlock Sexy Man, and big bearded spooky bad guy. And he's all like challenging him in a game of wits, but they're also like playing chess, and they're like talking about chess as they're fighting, and then like you think Sherlock died. Spoiler alert. Turn the video off if you don't want to hear a spoiler. He's not really dead, and then he camouflages himself and comes back, and he fucks with Watson at the end of the movie. It's so fucking sexy. That's it. That's the whole movie.